How you doing, guys? Welcome back to the next clinic we have today. Unfortunately, the remaining clinics this week are being cancelled. So we're going to try and change up today, where the first clinic is going to be shooting, the next clinic is going to be dominating the paint, and the last clinic today is going to be elite finishing. So you can go through these at your own pace, at your own time. But since we don't have basketball for 6 weeks, these are great things to do at home. And since we are missing out on the next 2 clinics, we're trying to make up for it today. So to start off today, all we're going to be doing is focusing on everything shooting. So that means finishing around the rim as well. So the first step as well for anyone that is, may say, at a beginner level, is our 2-step layup. So when we take that 2-step layup on the right side, we're taking 2 steps and elevating up. So you'll be able to watch these guys, our 4 helpers today, with these layups. They're just going to be coming from a stationary position on the left side, left foot, right foot up, and on the right side, the opposite side too. All right, so now let's just watch these guys. So you can just go through 2-step layups with the finish, using your left hand on the left side, right hand on the right side. So let's go, guys. Great. And they're just going to keep swapping sides. There we go. So to correct what I said earlier too, on the right side, we have right foot, left foot. And on the left side, we have left foot, right foot. And we're just elevating up, shooting these shots. We can't neglect these layups as well, as these are the most easiest shots to come from. You can also set a target at home. Say you take 10 layups from each side. If you have a brother or a sister as well, maybe make it a bit of a competition with them too. And we'll hold it there, guys. Nice. So now the next thing we're going to focus on today is our jump stop. So a lot of the times kids get a stride stop and a jump stop muddled up. A jump stop is when you're running and coming into a complete stop with 2 feet. Whereas our stride stop, we're actually ending in more of a split stance. So these guys now can take a few steps back. They're going to be running to a complete jump stop and elevating up for a shot. So let's go through that, guys. Yeah, just a few steps back, few steps in, jump stop, elevating up, shooting that ball. Let's go. Yeah, you can dribble if you want. Yeah, good. So really, guys, just come to that complete stop. 2 feet planted on the ground. Nice. And we'll go through a few more of these as well. Great job. So really try and get your balance, land on the ground, and elevate up for a shot. Good. Very good. Nice. And we'll go 1 more shot each before we switch it up. And we'll hold it there for a second. So the next shot we're going to focus on is that stride step. So they're going to take a few dribbles in, and then stride stop is when they're taking them 2 steps and they can elevate up for a shot. So this time we're going few dribbles, stride stop, not a jump stop. Let's go through that. So for the ones at home too, the footwork, it's that 1-2 coming down. Nice. Oh, that was a travel, actually. Good job. And we're going to take a few more shots of these each. Awesome. 1 more shot each. Good. Great job, Ciro. And we'll hold it there. So now what we're going to focus on is more of our one-hand form shooting. So these guys will get nice and close to the rim, just around the charge circle. Yeah, great. Can't have 1 ball. Awesome. So what we're going to do, we went through this in one of the other camps. 3 steps or 3 things all I care about when we're shooting that ball. First one, a balanced position. So we're nice and balanced. Second one, the middle of our hand shoots the middle of the ball. So if you can find where you pump up the ball, that's perfectly the middle of the ball. And for me, it's my index finger. So that's going to be in the middle of the ball. And lastly, my elbow is underneath the ball so I can push that ball up and get some elevation. So all we're doing here in multiple spots around the rim, they're setting up their shot, middle of the hands in the middle of the ball, pushing up and releasing the ball. So we're going to aim maybe 10 shots each for these guys. So we're just going to find a spot around, get your own rebound. Just form shooting. Yeah, get your own spot, get your own rebound. There's going to be balls flying, but that's okay. So let's go, guys. Nice. Oh, hopefully you can use your guide hand too. That's fine, yeah. So these guys are just going to take maybe 10 each just for some form shooting. So that's great before you are taking your jump shots or them three-point shots, depending on your age group. Nice. So we're looking for that nice high release. We're looking for a great spin on the ball as well. Great job. And also, say you're at home doing this or at a local hoop, since there is no basketball for 6 weeks, just try and go right around the rim as well. So you're not just shooting directly in front or from that corner shot as well. You can actually rotate around for multiple spots. And we'll go 10 more seconds of this, guys. That's all right. So especially if that shot comes off wrong as well, just reevaluate. Are you in a balanced position? Is the middle of the hand in the middle of the ball? And am I actually underneath the ball or my elbow underneath the ball where I can elevate up and push that ball up? And we'll hold it there. So one thing, specifically, you can do at home as well if you just have a wall, is you can get close enough to the wall where you can touch it. And what you're going to do, you're going to set your shot exactly, and you're just going to shoot up at the wall. Now, what you want with this wall is you want that release nice and high. So if you feel like you're hitting the wall just above your hand, it's a great indicator that you're not getting underneath the ball enough. So you really need to be enough to touch it, set that shot, and we're really going for that high release. Now what we're going to do is something called form shooting. We'll just spread out back onto the cones this time. But rather than just taking that pretty simple, pretty boring form shot, this time we're allowed to have 3 crosses. So it's going to look something like this, where we cross, step back, and then take that form shot too. So you're coming off a jump. What I don't want you to do though is cross, jump back, and then take 10 seconds to shoot. It should be cross, step back, and then release that shot. So it's nice, quick release. So that's what we're going to do around here. Go one at a time from each side. Nice. And you go straight away, Sarah. A nice step back. Good. So we're not thinking about it too much. We've come off that second dribble, elevating up straight into a shot. Good. Nice. And this can also be done on different angles from the basket too. Great job. Nice. Good. So we'll do this for another minute or so. This is also more of a practical warm-up too before a game, because most of the time you're not going to be having this perfect standstill shot. You may be coming off a dribble or receiving a pass. If you want to now, we can start from like the front, more of the front of the rim, and do the exact same thing. So just curve around, exact same thing as what we did before. Yeah. There we go. Keep going. Great stuff. Good. Awesome. Nice. And if you want to challenge yourself at home, maybe count your makes and misses, or maybe go, I'm going to take 50 shots and I'm going to keep track of this. Write it down on a piece of paper. Do it once a week, especially if you have a basketball ring at your house. And then just test yourself from this. All right, we'll hold there now. So we'll get one line underneath the rim facing me though. So this one here, we call it the baseline spin out. There's your ball again, hopefully. Yes. This time what we're going to be doing, you get to pick the spot. We're going to spin the ball out. We're going to run around, and it's either a jump stop to come shooting up, or you can spin that ball out and more of a stride stop and then release that shot. Same thing as before. We're not thinking about the shot too much. We're not spinning it out, catching it, and then taking 5 or 10 seconds to shoot. It's catch, and shoot that ball. You get to pick your spot though. So maybe these guys are going to take about 10 shots each, all from different spots. Let's go. Good. And then once he's gone, next one, go. Good. Nice. Nice. And get further out as well, the more comfortable you feel. So if that close shot is a bit too easy, we can go further up quickly. And you can even start by spinning it out a bit further too if you can't spin it out that far. Good job, Sarah. So these guys are going to take about 10 shots. Go baseline as well. Just change it up. Good job, Georgia. And just multiple spots too. So this one's called that baseline spin out as well. Something you can do at home. Just start by standing underneath your ring too if you don't have a lot of space like we do. You can also do this even without that ring, say against the wall again. Start with your back against the wall, spin it out in front, turn, and then shoot it at a certain spot on the wall as well with a nice high release. Great job. We're going to do this for another 30 seconds or so. Also, play around with the different footwork too. So a few times you can come off pivoting with your left. Good. And all the same spot every time. Challenge yourself and pick a new spot. Good. Now, especially when you are shooting by yourself, a nice rule is we're aiming for the back of the rim too, but if you shoot it a little short or a little overpowered, but it's straight, that's great. We just don't want the ball going left to right because it means we need to make too many adjustments with our shots. Good job. And one more, we'll go one more shot each, guys. Nice. So ensure we've got that nice wide stance when we're shooting the ball too. All right, the next one we're going to do, you can just kind of find a spot around the yellow half circle. Nose your ball. This one's called one leg shooting or unbalanced shooting. What you're going to do, I'll come and show you in front of the camera. You're going to have the ball. We're going to lean forward. It's going to be a bit wobbly, and then we're elevating up and shooting a little off balance. What this is preparing us for is if you were bumped, say under the basket, where you're still able to gather your shot and release a shot off the balance rather than going straight into an unbalanced shot. So all we're going to do, pick new spots as well, lean forward, go left and right foot as well. Nice. If it's, yeah, you can rotate around and also use your left and right foot. So if you feel the shot's coming off way too easy, I would try and challenge yourself to lean further down, maybe try tap the floor for a sec, and then up you go. And don't forget, use that left foot and right foot because say you're driving to the basket and you've been bumped, you may be on the right foot or you may be bumped to the left foot and you still need to get that shot off. Rather than just chucking it up and hoping for a foul, we can actually try and take somewhat of a balanced shot and get a correct shot off. Nice. We're going to do this for about another minute or so. Yet again, you can make this challenging, make this a bit of fun at home as well. Say with a brother or sister, even with a mum or dad too, where you can play around and see who can hit the most. So lean forward, nice unbalanced, and we're coming up for that one leg shot. Great job, Georgia. Oh, sounded like Oakley. You can also go closer and further out at home as well, just depending on, I guess, what you feel comfortable with. Awesome. And one more each, and then we'll hold it there. Finish on a make. Nice. All right, next one we're going to do, it's called hot lava or, Yeah, pot love is a good name for it. You can start on the elbow, so we'll get 2 on this elbow, 2 on this elbow. And it's quick feet or it's little jumps. So you can go little jumps in and out of the line. Then once you get to the middle, you're shooting. Or you can go crossing your feet. So it's just quick feet while we're switching our feet up, balance shot. So we're going to get some going down, so down the line of the key, and then one person at a time will be going across the line of the key. So we're going to do that. All this is doing as well is we're coming off, say, a dribble. We need to quickly get our feet set so we can elevate up and shoot that ball. Yeah, well, we're going to go in a circle, stay. So you're going down, you're going down, you're going this way. You're going down. Yeah, one at a time. Yeah, it's a square. Yeah, you can pick. So I don't mind if it's little jumps, jumping in and out, or we're actually chopping our feet. So maybe do both as well, so you get the feel of both of them. All right, let's go. Nice. Then we're set, shot. So circle, Georgia. Nice round. Yeah, so you follow Remy. Nice. You can also come up as well, Remy, as well, from down that corner. Yeah. And then maybe take an elbow shot. Yet again, all this is, we're off a bit of an unbalanced feet, bit of an foreign foot stance. Can we still get balanced quick enough to release that shot? You can shoot from the elbow as well, yeah. Make sure we're balanced. So we want to be in a nice stance that might be hip width apart or shoulder width. Nice wide stance. Feet aren't too close to each other. Go as close as you need to as well. And we'll go for about 30 more seconds. Nice, Sarah. I like Remy. Oakley, you can go closer if you want to. Yeah. Just take a step in. All right, we'll hold it there for a sec. Next one we're going to do a bit like the off one leg. So find a nice spot around the yellow half circle again. This time it's called hop shot, so it's exactly how I'm saying it. We're going to start on one foot. We're going to hop forward and release that shot. We may be unbalanced too, so you can have half a second to balance yourself up. Off one foot, we're hopping, elevating up for a shot. Use your left and right leg too. Yeah, let's go. Find a nice spot that's comfortable for you. A left foot hop, and we're shooting up, and a right foot. This is also try and keep the shooting interesting too, so you're not just feeling like you have to go to the basket every day and just take your form shooting as well. So this tries to keep it a bit entertaining. Yeah, from the front as well, of course. Awesome. Nice. So we're just going to keep going with that. Obviously trying from different spots as well as different angles too. And this will also help us, say, getting in a 30-minute shooting workout where you don't feel bored and you actually want to come back to the next session too. We got 6 weeks, so we can do a lot of damage or improvement, so to speak, on our shot. So these guys will go for another 20 to 30 seconds. Try and stick with each drill for a minute or two as well. Say, I have to make 20 shots or I have to take 20 shots and just keep track with them. So every shot, remember, middle of the hands in the middle of the ball, we're flicking that up, elevating the ball up too, and we can hold it there. Lovely. All right, the next one we're going to do, you just can use your ball, Sarah. Thanks. We just need to find a spot away from the basket. And we're just going to start, pretend I'm away from the basket. Jump, jump, and shoot. So we're jumping as we turn. Something, kind of looks something like this too when I'm actually facing the basket. Exactly what Georgia did. So jump, and then elevating up for the shot. So these guys are just going to find their own spot. It can be from the front. It can be from the side. But we're doing this exact same thing where once we get that last jump, when we're facing the basket, shot's going up straight away. Nice and balanced. Feet aren't too close to each other. Let's go through that. Find a spot around the basket. Yeah, exactly. Nice. The swishes is what we want to see. And then pick a new spot. You could also try with different jumps too. So we may come off just on the side. We may go from the left side and the right side. And with our back completely to the basket, maybe take 4 jumps if you want. Good. Let's go again, Oakley. Yeah. I mean, if you can. Good job. We're aiming for the back of the rim as well when we shoot. So if anyone asks you, where are you aiming? You're aiming for the back of the rim. Nice, Sarah. Oh, let's foul, Oakley. Nice. And we're going to do this for another minute too. Also, say you are an older kid, you might be under 16, start from further out. So start from the foul line or further from the foul line. And the exact same thing, jump, jump, or pivot jump, whatever you want to call it. Nice. We'll go a few more. Awesome job. Nice. Say also you play a lot in the post, do this move, aim for the backboard as well. So we're not just aiming for a swish every time. You might be on the side of the basket and the backboard is what you're aiming for too. All right, 20 more seconds. One more shot each, and then we'll stand in a line underneath the basket again, facing me. So this next drill, we may have done it in the past few days too. One at a time, they're going to dribble right round a cone. Then they get 2 dribbles. So it could be a cross, or it could just be 2-pound dribbles. Pull up for a jump shot too. To challenge yourself, go further out if you have to. So you're coming back in a different angle. 2 dribbles. Elevate up for the shot, get your own rebound, join the line, pick a different side. We get it? Done. Let's go one at a time. Good. So then you get 2 dribbles once you pass the cone. Nice, Sarah. And the next person can go straight away. Yeah, you pick the cone you want to go around. So once you get in line with that cone, you can take 2 nice dribbles to get yourself closer if you want. Nice, Oakley. Oakley, you can take 3 dribbles as well because you're not normally shooting that far out in under 12s. Nice. Nice from me. Same thing with this one. You can pick a different angle if you want to. Maybe go baseline as well, where we're going to do that next as well. So it's not just from the elbows. Nice, Sarah. Yeah, take 2 dribbles in. Yeah, make the dribbles count as well. You can have real big dribbles in, so you get to go closer to the basket. We'll go about 20 more seconds of this. Nice. And we'll hold there for a sec. I'm going to change the cones now. So this time we're just coming off a different angle. Exact same thing. This time you can have unlimited dribbles off the cone. So you can go all the way for a layup, or you can just hold it out 2 or 3 dribbles so it's still a jump shot. Nice. Thanks, Georgia. And go when you're ready, Sarah. Try also dribbling around the cone with a different hand too. So say you're always dribbling around with your right hand, try your left hand too. This one here as well, you can also curve up towards me and have more of a 45-degree angle shot. Nice. We're going to do this for about another minute so they actually get a few shots each too. I like. Awesome. So we're going to aim for them swishes. Continue to aim for that back of the rim as well. Remember, if you are a post player too, aiming for the backboard, there's nothing wrong with that as well. You can do that too. Also, if you are able to do this with a sibling, a brother or sister, maybe make it a bit competitive too, where you get 10 shots each. Person to make the most shots wins. Nice. Awesome. We'll hold it there now, guys. What we're going to do as well, say you are losing your breath or something, we're going to go at 2 free throws each. So we're just going to have 2 free throws each. Hopefully you shoot here. The free throw line. Yeah, you shoot from the step in front. So if you are feeling like you need a little bit of a break, but you don't want to, say, go home or go inside, just take a few free throws. We're calming ourselves down. Yeah, go 2 free throws. I like Berkeley. Where does 12 shoot from? The step in front, isn't it? Yeah, take it from there. That's all good. So we just go 2 each. This as well is just for that form shooting. So we'll rotate around. With Oakley, maybe his feet could have been more spread out apart. It's exactly like your normal shot. It's just coming from a more controlled area. So if you feel like your shots are going crooked or you can't control anything, go to the free throw line, take 5 or 10, really nice controlled and balance, and then get back out there. Nice. Awesome. One more. There we go. And we've got Sarah to shoot too. Sarah, you can take a step forward to that under 12 line as well. Try as well to actually line up that shooting or dominant leg right in line with the basket too. So your elbow, your knee, your toes are in line with the basket. So whether you're left foot or right foot, left hand or right hand, that's okay. Awesome. We'll hold it there. So this workout here as well, this is all we've got for today, but this can be done in 30 minutes or 20 minutes as well. Depends if you're on a time restrict. But I do think over the next 6 weeks, you're going to have a lot of free time. So get to a basket, get through these all. We'll thank our helpers. We had Sarah, Oakley, Georgia, and Remy. Hopefully you can tune into the next session, which is going to be about dominating in the paint. And the final session today will be about elite finishing. So just finishing around the rim. Thanks. Hope to see you then. See you later.